Here we are going to discuss the basic of airless spraying, basic components, spray technology and safety.
Protective coatings are primarily corrosion control coatings used to coat anything from bridges to water towers, preserving concrete and steel. Often these coatings are two-component material. The majority of coatings are sold at paint stores, generally to professional painting contractors. Virtually every coating contains four basic components: binder, pigments, and solvents. Binder holds together the other components prior to application and form a protective film on the surface to which the coating is applied. Binders can be oil, varnishes, and proteins. Pigments: fine solid particles that hides the surface, providing decorative colors and sometimes corrosion resistance. Raw amber: a type of iron ore, is used extensively as a pigment and is olive green in color. Solvent: help the flow of coating material and aid in the application. For example, water is a solvent for sugar. However, in many coating formulations, a chemical referred to as a solvent may not be dissolving anything, but simply diluting or thinning the formulation. Additives: in general, manufacturers put additives into coatings for one or more reasons, including aiding in manufacturing, enhancing the application characteristics, or improving the properties of coatings once it is cured. For example, some additives help prevent mildew from forming once the coating has cured. The basics: paint and other coatings are rated by the volume of solid they contain. While virtually every in the architectural coatings, industry refers to a low, medium and high solid content of coatings. There are no set of amounts or limits placed on these categories. A typical set of values for coating is low solids 20 to 30% solids, medium solids 30 to 50% solids, high solids up to 100 solids. Keeping in mind the typical amount of solids found in the coatings allows an easy method for displaying the solids contents of popular architectural coating. Defining airless. Airless spray atomizes or breaks up fluids into small droplets without the use of compressed air. In the airless system, fluid is pumped under high pressure through a spray tip. A tip size and pressure is what determine the material flow rate. The tip also creates the fan patterns. In contrast, air spray systems inject compressed air into the fluid stream of paint to achieve atomization. Advantages of
In airless spray, the fast-moving high-pressure liquid stream provides the energy necessary to overcome the fluid viscosity and surface tension to form a fine spray. In the dissipation of spray from the gun, high pressure forces fluid through a small nozzle called spray tip. The fluid emerges as a solid stream at a high speed. When the solid stream hits the air, it becomes disrupted. The disruption breaks the fluids into fragments initially, then ultimately very small droplets that form a spray pattern. Advantages of airless sprays. Airless sprays provide an easy and economical way to apply coatings. Professional contractors prefer to use airless sprays for several reasons, the most popular being speed, quality, versatility. Speed. Airless spraying is faster, thus more jobs can be completed in less time. Using less labor, airless spraying is up to 10 times faster than brushing or rolling. Quality. Airless spraying produces an even coat of paint on all types of surfaces, leaving a consistent and high quality finish. Versatility. Airless sprayers can be used for a wide range of coating materials, including interior and exterior jobs, and can be easily be transported from job site to job site. Research conducted by a Painting and Decorative Contractors of America (PDCA), an association of painting contractors and related industry professionals, indicate that airless spraying can be save painters between 50 to 70% of their painting time. Airless spray is at least 10 times faster than brush application, at least 4 times faster than roller application. Using a brush or roller application might seem cost effective in the short term, but in long term run, labor can cost at least twice as much. Airless spray for uniform covering.
Airless spray, it is important to consider how much faster spraying is compared to other methods. Equally important to your customer is how spraying gives a consistent quality finish, even over rough surfaces. Airless spraying allows you to finish job quicker, complete more jobs with less labor, provide a mill filled so coatings perform better, apply a smooth quality finish. The basic component of airless sprayer. Spray tip. Control the amount of fluid sprayed by using different orifice sizes. Orifice shapes determine the spray pattern. Motor and drive system. Pressure control. Pump. Gun. Airless spray tips. This small exchangeable part plays a big role. An airless spray tips determine the fluid flow, the amount of coating applied. Determine the spray pattern. That's called fan width. Selecting the correct spray tip for the job is an important decision. Breaking the code. First 2 digits, then double is spray pattern fan width. A515 has a 10-inch fan width when sprayed 12 inch from surfaces. 5 into 2, 10. The last 2 digits are orifice sizes in thousandths of the inch. A515 has an 0.015 inch orifice. All tips are made up of highest grade of tungsten carbide, the most abrasive resistance material used in the manufacturing of airless spray tips, because each tip has its own particular use in the marketplace. Which tip put out more paint? 517 or 317? The answer: each tip has the same size orifice that allows the same flow of material, so the output is the same. But the 517 tip sprays the paint in a larger area, and mill build is less than the 317 tips.
Because the 517 tip sprays 10-inch fan width, but 317 tip sprays 6-inch fan width. Tip wear. Tip wear can cost you hundreds of dollars in wasted paint and labor. Choosing the right spray tip is essential for ensuring the quality finish, no matter which coatings material is being sprayed. All spray tips will wear with the normal use. It's important to understand the wear effect coatings have on spray tips. All coatings contain solids that are abrasive. Some are more abrasive than others. For example, latex paint may be very abrasive because of solids used in the manufacturing processes. The level of abrasiveness often depends upon how finely the solids have been ground. Graco tips are made up of the highest grade of tungsten carbide, the most abrasive resistance material used in manufacturing airless spray tips.
The effect of tip wear. When a tip wears, the size of tip orifices increases and the fan width decreases. Tip wear affects the spray pattern. If the fan size has lost 25% of its original size, then it's time to replace the spray tips. Continuing to spray would simply result in a poor quality spray jobs and substantial waste of paint and labor. Example: when the tip that had a 12-inch fan pattern is reduced to a 9-inch fan when worn, it will put out 40% more paint on 25% less area. Overlapping to achieve a consistent mill thicknesses become impossible. The chart above illustrates the effect of a worn tip on spray pattern. The tip for extending the life of spray tips. Spray at the lowest pressure necessary to atomize the material. Strain the coating material prior to spraying using a nylon strainer bag. Use correct size filters. Clean filter after each use. Use a soft bristle brush to clean the tip. Using a worn tip wastes paint and labor. Assume that paint costs $15 per gallon, labor costs $25 an hour, and the contractor spray 5 gallons of paint per hour. If the contractor is using a worn tape, he will spend an additional $36.25 in wasted paints and labor per hour. If the painter continues to use the worn tape, it will cost him about £300 per day. How airless sprayers are rated by manufacturers? Airless sprayers are typically rated using these methods: maximum tip size, gallons per minute (GPM), pounds per square inch (PSI), horsepower (HP). Selecting a sprayer, 8 questions to ask. What type of material will you spray? Now and in the future, the type of material you spray will determine the size of tip you use. If you plan to spray a variety of material, you have to consider buying sprayer with more versatility. How many gallons per week will you spray? Purchase a part-time sprayer to do a full-time job has disappointed many contractors. In the long run, saving money on the sprayer that is inadequate for the jobs or not durable enough will cost a lot in the lost labor. What power sources are available? Will most job be indoor or outdoor? Your answer will help choose a unity family based on power sources alone. What type of surfaces will you be spraying? Will you be spraying on drywall, exterior siding or concrete? You have to consider the tip sizes needed as well as quality of finish required in order to choose the best sprayer for the job. How many spray guns will you use at one time? Now and in the future. If you plan to use more than one gun at a time, then you have to purchase a unit that has the ability to handle multiple guns. What type of jobs will you bid? Each job has its own requirements. New constructions, residential work, and commercial jobs all vary in terms of coating used, crew size needed, and power source available. What hose lengths will you use? Hose length depends on the job site, material being sprayed, tip size, and hose diameter. Your sprayer must be able to support the length of hose. Most sprayers use DC motors, which are able to support long core length than either AC or universal motor. How much do you want to spend on sprayers? Buying a sprayer is an investment.